Taking a look outside today, you can see we just saw beautiful conditions across San Angelo, pretty much wall-to-wall sunshine, just a few high-level cirrus clouds. But that made for beautiful viewing conditions for that solar eclipse. Gave us a pretty good warm-up as well, felt very much like fall today. As we take a look at your current temperatures out there, we're dropping off pretty nicely right now. 54 degrees is what we're seeing here in San Angelo, and around the rest of the region, not too much different, sitting in those lower 60s, 63 there in Sonora, 57 in Junction, 59 in Brady, seeing a pretty uniform cool down. And as we look across the entire region, you can see that's what we're looking at. 57 down in Junction, 55 in Roosevelt, 63 is going to be our hot spot there, Robert Lee up north of San Angelo. But we're all starting to see that cool down with clear skies tonight, so going to get pretty chilly once again. As we compare that to the rest of the nation, you can see we're really starting to settle into more of a fall-like pattern. Some much colder temperatures off to the north, 40s up there, and then some warmer temperatures off to the south, 60 degrees here in San Angelo, like we're saying, but very much fall-like pattern. And why is that? Because we're seeing this upper level pattern. It's moving off to the east. That was our last weather maker that brought through that last cold front. And we're going to see some ridging build in behind that. Whenever we see this ridging into next week, that's where we're going to start seeing another warm-up come, unfortunately. Then another trough is going to make its way into the Concho Valley by the Thursday into Friday time frame, which is going to bring another cold front. It's not going to be super strong. It's going to drop us off by a few degrees, but it's unfortunately looking dry again. But that humidity that we're going to see return this week a little bit is going to be knocked out by that cold front, luckily. As we look at the moisture tracker, it's just pretty dry from coast to coast, and that's what we're seeing reflected on the severe weather outlook from the National Weather Service as well. Just looking from coast to coast, you can see pretty clear, no very severe conditions out there, and that's because they're just lacking those ingredients, lacking that moisture, and that's what we're seeing on the satellite and radar. Just a little bit of activity over New York, and then there's that next weather maker sitting off the west coast once again. Some precipitation off the west coast, but for the United States, not very much, and for the Concho Valley, the same story. Just looking pretty dry, pretty clear conditions and cool conditions for tonight. You can see that here on our local radar, but as we look at the futurecast, unfortunately, just going to be more of the same. Very clear conditions, going to be those sunny skies going into tomorrow, but beautiful temperatures, so make sure to enjoy it while we have it before this warm-up comes for us next week. Going to be beautiful temperatures going tomorrow, then Monday and Tuesday going to be clear as well. Going to be beautiful fall days before that warm-up returns. As we take a look into tonight, though, we're going to see a very nice cool down, getting down into those mid-40s around the Concho Valley. 47 is what I'm calling for here in San Angelo, but mid-40s is going to be very common for around the entire Concho Valley. Going to be those clear, cool conditions, and those northeasterly winds going to be sticking with us for now. So luckily we're not getting that humidity yet. I know none of us really want that humidity. But then tomorrow going to be another beautiful fall day, so if you can, get out there, enjoy it while we still have these nice temperatures. Just a few high-level clouds, pretty much what we were looking at today, just more of that same forecast. But as we take a look at your 5-day, those beautiful fall days coming up before that warm-up comes for us. That's going to come in the middle of the week, Tuesday to Wednesday, get back up into those mid-80s where we could see the increasing humidity and start to notice it before a little kind of cold front comes through on Thursday, drops us a few degrees before that warm-up returns for the weekend. This is all for your 7-day forecast. We'll head on back to Maya.
Thanks, Stephen. Coming up, a look at what's still to come.